Chinese New Year. And as you can tell, we're going down to the MRT line because we want to get to Chinatown. It's always lively there, but we want to see what's happening right now for the festivities. And as you can tell, I'm dressed for the occasion in red. Because red and gold symbolize and bring good fortune and good luck for the new year, and I see many people wearing red, so why not? I had one thing in the closet, so that's what I'm wearing. In Bangkok, and we so happen to be here during Chinese New Year, so we are in Chinatown to check it out.
As you can tell, Friederike is already dressed all in red because red is the color of prosperity and good luck, especially for New Year's. So you will see a lot of decorations which are in red hues, in gold colors. You will see a lot of people who are dressed in red and all that. So it's all to attract the good luck and prosperity for the New Year.
Yes, on the way here we already spotted so many people like dressed for the occasion. They have such nice outfits on, all in red mostly. And so we are in Chinatown, like I said. We want to see what's happening here because online we couldn't find actually that much.
That was crazy. I think the most things are in Thai, and oftentimes the information you get is from shopping malls because a lot of festivities are going to be in there as well.
So we're first here in Chinatown. We want to see, are there any like festivities going on? How does it look? How are the decorations? What are people doing? And what you can expect in Bangkok Chinatown on an occasion like this.
Yeah. So let's go find out. In the middle of Yaowarat Road in Chinatown, and as you can see behind me there's a whole lot of traffic, but there's also a very nice atmosphere. There are a whole lot of people on the street, which is also usually the case, but there's a different atmosphere. A lot of people are selling stuff regarding like Chinese New Year, so you have the red envelopes that people always like gift money to their relatives. Yeah, a lot of lanterns obviously, but a lot of red things in general, and which is very cool to see. We don't know everything what it is, but yeah. And of course a lot of food, and yeah, there are just many people on the street. A lot is happening and it's really cool to just be present. standing at the gate of Chinatown, which you can see behind me. It's actually a little bit the start of Yaowarat Road. It's rather calm here. I also thought maybe the gate was gonna be decorated because a few years ago when we were here in Bangkok, then it was like full with lanterns, but that's not the case. But behind it, everything is like kind of starting. Here it's kind of quiet, and yeah, we're gonna now head back right into the road and see all what's happening, the food and decorations. Handcraft people as well. So we just saw this guy, and it's so cool. He makes out of like sugar that hardens all these figurines. Like we saw him making a dragon, and he already made like in Chinese characters, like something for the new year. It's very, very cool to see him do it. When you pass by the Chinese temples here in Chinatown, that a lot of like locals of Chinese descendants go in, and yeah, they go in for prayers and for like good luck for the new year, for the family. It's mostly on the 28th, today we're the 29th, so it's a little bit calmer because they usually, I heard, do it the day before that, but yeah, we still see a lot going on in the temples. Walking around for quite a while now, so we were really getting hungry, and I've been wanting to try these for the longest time. They're Thai crispy pancakes, and I never had them before. We took the sweet ones, but you can also do it with shrimp, so then they're more savory. So let's see. I can already feel that they're very crispy. It's nice. A nice kind of sweet, not overwhelming. It has this coconut flavor, and then it's with the egg yolk. So it said that the sprinkles on top are from egg yolk. And it's very nice, like a really kind of a nice sweet level. Still some dessert. We're having mango sticky rice, which is my favorite when we're in Thailand. It's so simple but so good. And the mango is so ripe, it's delicious. And the rice is still warm. They do coconut milk over there. They drip the coconut milk over there, and there's some mung beans. I love it when they come with these mung beans. They're super crispy, and they really give something extra to it. So we're gonna enjoy this and just enjoy the atmosphere a little bit more. In the meantime, also all the cars are gone, so the street is car-free. People are just roaming around. It's a bit more enjoyable to walk around because there's more space. But yeah, there's a lot of people, but very, very nice. People are enjoying themselves, and food is super yummy, but that's always the case in Chinatown. So. We're standing on the side behind these barricades because something is happening, like they're clearing the streets, and we heard some people saying, oh, at 5, something's gonna happen. And I was asking around, nobody can really say, is it there a parade with lions or whatever. I asked some girls and they were saying the princess is coming, and I have no idea. Is it like the actual princess? I have no idea. But so now people have to get away of the streets, they're sitting in front of us. But yeah, it's still so filled, and it's almost 5 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. If it's like an actual show, maybe just one person, who knows? To get out is also quite madness. Like no space whatsoever. Everybody's like pushed together. Just blocked, like people can't move. It's like sardines in a box everywhere. Got out. Damn, I don't know what that was. I have no words. I don't think, okay, maybe in Shanghai at the Bund before we've been in a crowd like this, but this was insane. Maybe like a concert kind of type. So what were we waiting for more than 2 hours, almost 3? It was indeed the princess. So many tourists seemed to be waiting for like some kind of show because it's Chinese New Year, something with dragons, lions and stuff. But it was indeed for the princess that was visiting. I was talking to some women from Laos and they were saying like she's very highly respected among Thai people because she does a lot for good causes. So they really like to catch a glimpse from her, and that's also exactly what it was. So she pulled up with a whole entourage, and she was in the first like train kind of looking thing, and we only got it really like a glimpse. I was not even sure like, oh, is it her? And I asked other people, and it's like, yeah, it's the one in the front. So we did get to see her, so it was not a waste of time. But then the moment people saw her, everybody started moving. It was pure chaos. Everybody wanted to get out, like towards the MRT line, towards whatever's, and everything got clogged. And that's exactly what happened. We were like stuck for an hour, and then we decided to find our way to a side street. And yeah, now we're trying to get to an MRT line to get home or further.
Well, we are at the gate again.
Yeah, we're back at the Chinese gate.
So let's hope we can find a way from there, where there's supposed to be a show of sorts, but it's very quiet here and empty. So let's hope we can get on the MRT, right? We're actually so happy we got out of there. It was really getting like very, very tight, very hot in there, steamy, and thank God we actually got out of this whole crowd.
Almost at our stay, finally, much later than we anticipated.
Yeah, we still had something to eat now at our local place where we like to go to because we're so hungry after all we had to get through.
Our verdict on going to Chinatown during Chinese New Year in Bangkok.
Yeah, is it actually worth it? So we have to say, in our opinion, it's only worth it if you're in the area. So let's say you stay around Chinatown, maybe like your stay is there, like we had our first one there. You might be in a neighborhood because you're roaming the streets. So in those instances, I think it makes sense to just step by and see what all the fuss is about. Maybe have some food there and so on. But generally speaking, it's not really something that you have to see. So up front I had so many expectations actually for Chinatown during Chinese New Year in Bangkok with so many Chinese around. And I have to say I'm quite disappointed by it. So I heard there was going to be like line dancers, there's going to be firecrackers, there's going to be like a big party and all that, like everything in red and gold. And in reality it was quite underwhelming. It wasn't as festive as I thought. It was just a lot of people.
Yeah, and indeed, it was a little bit more people than usual, but for the rest, to me, it also gave the same vibe that you can expect when you go to Chinatown on a regular basis, which we love. There's always like a good ambience, so if you're looking for that and you just happen to be at that time in Bangkok, go for it, but it's not much different than it usually is.
That's the thing. You can experience all these things all year round. So you're gonna have the food there, you're gonna have all these stands with all the street food. You're gonna have like pre-decorations actually. Maybe not just the Chinese New Year's ones, but just in generally speaking, it's gonna be quite prettily decorated, the street.
Yeah. The only thing, of course, that we didn't anticipate at all was indeed the wait for what many people didn't seem to know what was going to happen, because people were asking us, oh, is there going to be a parade? And I said, no, we heard that the princess is coming. So many tourists were actually waiting for a parade. They had no idea.
So in essence, we recommend everybody to go visit Chinatown because it's an amazing experience in Bangkok. But for Chinese New Year particularly, it doesn't have to be. There's not that much, let's say, festivities going on. There's not that much craziness that you would think it's a must-do. If you're in a neighborhood, do it. Otherwise, it's okay to just go any other day.
Yeah, I agree with that fully.